A great partnership can achieve great things. Today, we revisit a partnership that played a defining role in Dalmia's transformation into the fastest growing cement group in India. It's the partnership between KKR, arguably the largest and most respected private equity firm in the world, and Dalmia Bharat, a 75-year-old business group in India. It is this partnership that powered Dalmia's journey into one of the most attractive wealth creators in India. What brought us together was that deep down we shared the same values. Dalmia's values of learning, teamwork, speed, excellence and transparency became the defining pillars of our partnership with KKR.
You know, the KKR Dalmia story is probably one of the best we have had until date.
You build relationship for the long term.
When they entered Dalmia, Dalmia was a 9 million ton company, and when they exited Dalmia, we were a 25 million ton company.
Their ability to deal with and to show us high-level picture and yet zoom down into the minutest details. So I think that was a brilliant combination of the two.
What we saw in Dalmia was two great things. We saw a family committed to growing this business.
And I'll never forget, you know, when I asked him, you know, what is it he expects from us?
And I told him that, Henry, I want your time. So he told me that, Puneet, be careful what you ask for. You might actually get it.
Not only did I enjoy giving Puneet the time, and I'd always try to see Puneet when I'd go to India, but he came to New York quite often with the express purpose of sitting down with me.
And we liked what we saw. I think these were people with humility. These were people with a lot of culture and values.
When KKR invested in us, basically that was mainly on trust and values which they could see in Dalmia family and more particularly Mr. Puneet Dalmia. And when they worked with us, they could feel that yes, trust begets trust also.
Really influenced professionalism in the board. They influenced timely information available to the board and the board members, a healthy debate and a discussion on every issue.
These are people that we can absolutely get along with. We can help each other. We are in this as a group and as a real team and working together. That was critical.
I think we had our ups and downs. We have, but this happens in any partnership. I think what really counted here was the trust and the mutual respect we had for each other as we tackled every such point of inflection.
Even if they don't agree to a decision, they said that if you think it's right, go ahead and do it. And that's tremendous.
What they brought onto the table was extreme professionalism. They acted more as a catalyst.
How you get somebody else's perspective who is not fully in the business but have his skin in the business.
It was the two-way partnership.
When you had a promoter who was in a way forward-looking, aggressive and was very clear about the ambitions of growth.
Even before the investment was made, they was very clear about what are the big value creators in the next 5 to 7 years and also a short-term 100-day plan.
They brought rigor into the process. They were very keen on ensuring that everything is documented, system-oriented, process-driven.
That goes in and helps them with their 100-day plan. It helps them put metrics in the business.
Puneet had a great vision to grow fast, and he is quite aggressive. So with that aggression, normally one tends to lose many controls. So KKR had all through been acting as a balancing factor in this.
Having a partner like KKR also helped bring speed into the decision-making process, because lots of times the decisions have to be taken very, very quickly.
We would like to see ourselves of really building a great institution with the ability to move very quickly as the situation demands.
At one time, we used to be amongst the top 3 players in this industry. We were very keen to kind of regain that position.
They were one of our first investee companies in Asia to join what we call our green portfolio, to focus on emissions, to focus on their carbon footprint, to focus on environmental policies, to really make the business more competitive.
Goal of be one of the most respected and appreciated company in the cement sector, not only in India but globally.
They've built the scale, they've got the consolidation in their core markets to take advantage of what I think is going to be a much more interesting next 10 years for them.
Our bigger ambition or a larger ambition is to help build a great nation rather than just build an organization. You build a great nation, it automatically builds a great organization.
There was a lot of investing in the relationship from both, but I'm talking of investing in a relationship. We were completely transparent.
It is a highly cyclical industry, and we did go through a very significant downturn in the cement industry in the first 2 to 3 years of our investment. And without that level of transparency, partnership, and open communication, I don't think you could have navigated that environment as well as Dalmia did, ultimately.
I did not see much teething troubles, and there was a lot of transparency and trust from day one.
I was sad when we ended up selling our last piece. And I said to Praneet after, I said, Praneet, we've now sold our position and that's part of what our business is. And I hope we'll stay in touch. And the door is always open as far as I'm concerned.
I really met people who are great leaders and very gracious human beings, and exceptionally remarkable businessmen also. So I think it's personally been very enriching for me. I've made some great friendships, and these will last a lifetime.
That they've got a great future. I remember them when they were one of our children. And look at them today. I would like to look back and say, I remember when.